Hey, it's time for the Good Life Tip of the Week. So for those good lifers that's been hanging and banging, you know my backstory. I work for a DC charter school. I spend most of my time in schools in Southeast. So the school that I work for, we only serve early learning. So that's your pre-K and your preschool. But we have partner schools, and today I was at a partner school. Now this partner school goes from pre-K 3 all the way up until about 5th grade. So, you know, I say I was there all day. You know, I'm in the office, I'm in the halls, you know, going to the bathroom, getting water, talking to teachers, you know, just really moving around the building. And what I saw, no matter where I was, the office, the hall, was that there was this just a lot of angry little black boys. Now, it took forever for most of these boys to articulate what was really wrong with them. And so, as opposed to articulating what was wrong with them, they just became angry, hostile, and volatile. And so the teacher spent more time, or the school administration spent more time correcting the behavior that manifested from a need. That the actual need was more or less swept under the rug. That by the time the teacher or the administrator got to the root of what was causing this little boy to be angry, to be violent, to be upset, they were so done because they've even been hit, spit at, cussed at, or disrespected that there was no longer any compassion or sympathy left in them to deal with the need that caused the anger. Now, I even saw two little boys standing in the hall. Now, I ain't quite sure why they were in the hall. They was probably in the hall because they did something in class to begin with. But within seconds flat, these little boys are right there at my feet getting ready to fight. And they about 3rd, 4th grade maybe. And you could tell neither little boy wanted to fight. So it was a lot of, don't push me, don't push me, don't push me, don't push me. Now, you know, when somebody about their life, all it takes is one push, and we whoop upside the head. We serving 2 pieces in a biscuit with the sides if you like it. You know what I'm saying? But, so, again, you can tell that these little boys didn't want to fight, but the expectation was that we were going to get violent with each other because I was disrespected because you told me to shut up. And I believe, without a reasonable doubt, I believe that one of the biggest root causes to why we have so many angry little black boys is because we always say, man up, don't cry, you ain't a girl, stop crying. Oh, you know, little Bobby fell. Oh, Bobby, you okay? He alright, he a boy, he better not cry. We continue to teach our little black boys to not cry, to man up, to suppress their feelings and emotions. And if you feel disrespected, if you feel upset, then you handle it with violence. That the only way to get what you want in this world, the only way to be a man is if you're aggressive. And what happens, mark my words, because I've seen it, not just being in the school system, but as a foster parent. These little boys who have some social, emotional needs. 1, because maybe home life isn't what it's supposed to be. And 2, because they've never been taught that it is okay to cry. It is okay to say I'm hurt. It is okay to say I'm sad. What happens is they become angry, they become hostile, they become volatile, and then they're not able to get all of their schoolwork. And so they're behind. And so they struggle. And so now I'm struggling and I'm embarrassed because I'm behind. And so I continue to act out. Because again, I haven't been taught to raise my hand to catch the teacher at the end of class and say, Miss So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, I'm struggling. I don't know. I need help. See, they ain't been taught to say that. They've been taught that that is a sign of weakness. So again, these little boys now, they don't like school. And now we got a dropout rate. These little boys, display behaviors of not being able to focus or behaviors of aggression. And now they've even been diagnosed with ADHD, ADD, or oppositional defiance disorder. And now they're medicated. And now they're labeled as special needs. And it all stems from the fact that they have never been taught to say, help, I'm hurting, I'm scared, I need you. Because in the black community, if a man says that, he is weak, he a punk, he acting like a girl. And it's wrong. And here's the thing, y'all. Hurt people hurt people. So these little boys want to hurt their classmates. These little boys want to hurt their teachers because they hurting. And I don't need to tell y'all what happens to hurt little boys. Hurt little boys become hurt men. And by all definition, they are men. They grown, they big, they making babies, they grabbing their nuts, whatever you define as a man. But on the inside, they are that same scared little boy. Because they have never been taught that it is okay. Hurt people, y'all. And we as parents, we as caregivers, we don't know what to do. So we take the advice of these psychiatrists, of who get paid, by the way, who catch lovely kickback on recommending that you medicate your little black baby. We get teachers who write our children off to special need, in special education classes, just because I don't want to deal with them, or I'm not equipped to deal with them, and I don't know how to deal with them, and I'm tired of my class being disrupted, I'm tired of being disrespected, I'm tired of being abused. And so these little boys are written off. They're labeled, and then this cycle just repeats themselves. So the good life tip of the week is, and you know what, let me back up before I give you the tip again. The same can be said about women. Now, we as women, we're a little more, we are taught that it's okay. If they crying, it's okay, she crying because she a girl. So yes, we do, some of us do articulate our feelings a little better than others, but still, there are women and girls out here that have not been taught. Maybe they feel like that, even if they have been taught that it's okay, maybe they feel like there is nobody there that is going to listen, that is going to help. You know, I did an interview a while back. Shout out to my guy, Corey. And he was a survivor, a male survivor of sexual abuse. And what he said to me that was so profound is that there are so many men, so many boys who are victim of sexual abuse that don't speak out because they don't want to be labeled as gay, or B, if it's a woman who has sexually abused them, then they high five, man, you got that nookie early. No, that little baby was violated. That's what happened. So you never know what has these little boys so angry. Let me tell you something. When my stomach empty, oh, I get hangry, okay? Hungry and angry. Hangry. And ain't no Snickers about to fix this, okay? So just imagine if you a child and you're not eating regularly, you're not eating properly on the regular, how angry and frustrated that can make you because your stomach hurt, because your head hurt, you sick and you don't have cough medicine. But your mama keeps sending you to school because you got to eat. Or she got things to do, and watching you ain't one of them. There are a whole host of reasons why our little black boys and our little black girls are angry. But I can tell you, 95% of them aren't angry because they lacking medication. 95% of them aren't angry because they're undiagnosed or they on the spectrum or they need to be in special ed. 95% of them are angry because they've never been taught to express themselves, that it's okay to be vulnerable, that there's strength in vulnerability, there's strength in saying, I am weak, help me be strong, I need help. Now, and thank you, Holy Spirit, it just came to me, so I can't quote the verse because I don't know which one it is, but there's a verse in the Bible that says, when I am weak, it is then that God is made strong. When I am weak, it is then that I see his strength, that he's able to step in and do what he needs to do. Again, I'm paraphrasing. You want to look it up, you need to ask your pastor. But that's how it goes. Either way, that's the same thing that needs to be said about us as a community. When our little ones are weak, that is when we as a community are strong because we can step in and help. But if we too busy telling, shut up, stop crying like a girl. Stop being a punk. Stop being a why? We leave that little baby broken and they can't piece themselves back together. So if you are a caregiver or a parent, talk to your babies. Let them cry. Let them express their emotions and their feelings. Ask them, how do they feel? And if you are an adult, or shall I say, if you are a broken child walking around in an adult's body, then seek help. A lot of times your insurance companies will pay for it, depending on what state you're a resident in. You may be there may be some free or cost-reduced mental health services available to you, or emotional health services available to you. Utilize them. Use them. Use them. So this good life tip of the week is there is strength in vulnerability, and it is okay to cry. So until next time, good lifers, remember, you've got to blossom wherever you're planted. And if you want more on me, my tips, what's going on with your girl and the good life, hit me up at lofnetwork.com.